guests, Camp Liberty residents and supporters, and particularly those at Camp Liberty and Camp Ashraf, Salam Alaikum. It is indeed a great pleasure to be with you here today, and I can tell you the pain that I am suffering from a recent back operation pales in comparison to the pain that those at Liberty and Ashraf are suffering today. As a former United States Army officer, I am embarrassed to stand here in view of my country's broken promise. The U.S. Army, acting on behalf of the United States government, made a solemn vow, a pledge, a commitment, a promise to protect the residents of Ashraf. The United States has failed to keep its commitment. Later, as you heard earlier today, Ambassador Dan Freed came out to Camp Liberty and made all types of promises regarding the safety and resettlement of those at Camp Liberty. Every one of those has been disavowed. It is an absolute disgrace that the current administration, the Obama administration, has turned its head on those at Camp Liberty and failed to keep its commitments. Instead, the administration has continued to push to work with Maliki, even as it has become obvious that he is doing the bidding of an Iranian regime. The United States State Department has made numerous commitments to protect the residents of Liberty, all of which have turned out to be broken promises. This is an absolute disgrace. The court has ruled that the MEK is not a terrorist organization. The State Department was forced to remove the MEK from the foreign terrorist organization list. The MEK would not and should not tolerate such a disgraceful policy by the current administration. This must be changed, and I can assure you that myself and my colleagues today continue to fight until it is changed as a policy, because this also dishonors the United States Army. It dishonors our nation. It is very clear that this approach is part of a broader, misguided foreign policy on Iran. Washington, wake up. The real solution is to cut off the mullah's hands in Iran, end Maliki's rule in Iraq, and allow for a national unity government. My commitment and the commitment of my colleagues here today to change the United States' misguided policy and adopt a policy that supports the MEK and Mrs. Rajavi in her quest for regime change in Tehran and for democracy in Iraq. Thank you very much.